Okay.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Let me see. This is gonna be a strength build, so. I could give him a troubled childhood origin that fits Kylo, but the stats aren't as good, so I think I'm going to go with Lone Survivor. And then I did... let's see. Which one was it? Yeah. Face, hair. And then I did this one. And then I was too lazy to do anything else, so that was it.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry.
Yeah, it might freeze the video.
You may...
But... There we go. the story is that your guy you need a contract, and this letter says seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. So your guy is infused, so basically you're in this town and everyone's gone crazy because they've been infused with this poison blood, you could say. So the story unravels more as you go through it. But your guy is a hunter who's someone who hunts, kind of like Sam and Dean from Supernatural. You're one of those kind of guys. And you are here to see what's going on. But you get captured, and one of the weird Yarnum guys infuses you with the diseased blood. So you have to either stop the infection or succumb to your craziness, as you'll see later. But we'll see how Kylo does. There's this first guy. I've tried to kill him before, but I'm not good at this anymore, so he's gonna kill me. But he's supposed to kill you because you have no weapon. So you die your first death. And you wake up in the hunter's dream. So the hunter's dream is a supernatural place where Ludwig, the first hunter, set up the hunter's workshop to outfit hunters with tools for killing people, or bad guys. Okay, so here I choose my first weapon, which I get to choose from a cleaver, an axe, or a cane. And for this guy, I'm gonna choose the cleaver because he's gonna be a strength guy, and I'm not too fond of the axe, but you can eventually get every weapon in the game. And then I don't have any blood echoes, so I'm gonna go back to Yarnum and revisit that thing. Okay, so wake up here by the first lamp, and I can pick up my blood echoes that I lost in the sky. And I still got it. I killed him. So anyway, so each weapon has two... Oh, wrong way. Has two did go the wrong way. It has two different attack forms. So this one has like a short cleaver style that's fast, and a long one you can extend it. And I actually think I need to go back to the dream because I didn't pick up my gun. So on here, one cool thing about Bloodborne is that, and any Souls game, is that it's like anything you can see, you can get to. So like anything around here I can see, any walkway I see I can get to somehow, which is a pretty cool thing. Yeah, so, and I'm gonna get to the second lamp here, and basically the way it works is every time I kill something, I gain blood echoes from it, and I can use those to upgrade my skills and or weapons. But when you die, you lose all of them, and if you lose all of them, you can eventually make your way back to where you died and pick them up. But if you die again trying to get them, then they're gone forever. So it's kind of unforgiving in that way. But I'll get this lamp here, and every lamp you can use to go back to the hunter's dream. So I'm going to go back to the dream so I can get the gun, because I forgot to get it. I think I did. Yeah, it's right here. So I can either get the blunderbuss or the pistol, and I prefer the blunderbuss because all the gun is really going to be good for on this guy is stunning enemies. That's all really it's going to be good for. So, because he's going to have a strength build, so. That's all he's going to do. So yeah, I'm going to go back without leveling up any abilities right now, because I think I can not die. So I'm going to try and not die and get to the first boss without dying. I've done it before. But let's see. Another cool thing about this is every item has a really neat story behind it. So you can see on the loading screen it tells you about each article of clothing and each item you get. And if you time a shot just right, you can stun enemies. A lot of people don't like this game very much. I prefer it to Dark Souls in a lot of ways. It's a little bit simpler, but more simple. But in the way it plays, like there's less options for gear and things, but it's still very fun. These guys are much more easy to kill if you start off with the cane. that set of guys, but because you can kill them really fast. But oh, that was bad. So every time I kill a guy, I get blood echoes, and with those, I can go back and upgrade my stuff. The first time I played this, it took me so long to get this far, because it really has like a learning curve to it on how to kill guys and so on and so forth. Or to know that like that guy is right there. It's definitely really unforgiving. Or know that this guy is here. So let me see. Okay, so I forgot the order I did this in. I like to go around this way because, well, yeah, so you can get all the way. So there's no lamps between here and the first boss. So the first boss is, if you see that bridge up there, he's on the top of that bridge. And you have to go through tons of stuff to get there. Well, not really tons, but kind of a lot. I think the last time I did this, I beat him on my first try, but it can be kind of challenging if you don't grind it out a little bit. This game has a really like Lovecraftian kind of like vibe to the art, which is pretty neat. I think I can get around these guys without alerting them. Yeah, I can, but there's a rifleman right there. Oh my god, that guy's right there. Forgot all that. And all these guys are going to come for me right now. But I think I can kill them. We'll see. This dog will be a problem. Like in Dark Souls, you couldn't really do that. Like if guys rush at you, you have to be really defensive, or else you get chewed up really fast. But on this one, it's kind of more like an action game. So there's a little bit less, a little bit more forgiving in that kind of way. Any door with like a little red lamp outside of it, you can knock on the door, and the people, because this is like an active town, and the story is that right now is the night of the hunt when all these weirdos come out. So if you knock on the door, they'll say stuff to you like they're inside enjoying themselves on the night of the hunt, kind of like the Purge.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
So they made fun of me for being stuck outside now, but little do they know that I'm a hunter myself, and this is what my job is. So let's see. These little things on the ground, people leave those for you. So like another player can leave this, and I can tip them as giving me a fine or foul message. It's kind of neat. I think the first time I did this, I died right here. The first time, because this was my... with these crazy crows here. And as you can see, I have about half health right now, and I haven't healed because in order to heal, you use a limited resource called a blood vial, which I only have 5 of right now. So, or 7, sorry. So, see. And I'm actually going to use one now because I'm not ready to die yet. There's 3 guys here. I can actually, from here, I can run all the way to the boss or back to the beginning, which it might be okay for me to do that right now. To just level up. And then I can... the disadvantage is everything respawns when I do that, but that's okay at this point, I don't really care. Alternatively, I can try and kill these guys. But let's do this. Molotovs, good for the first boss because he's weak against fire, so. Where is that guy? Okay. So sometimes you can cheese guys like that and attack them through the fence, but apparently I can't there, so that sucks. If you charge attack long enough, like in this case, if I go like this, and I get that little like twinkle at the end of that, you do a lot of damage with the attack, so against that guy. This guy might kill me in one hit now, so... Oh, and I got a visceral attack on him, so that's going to do a lot of damage. And I can kill him relatively easy. So if you hit the stun, and then if you shoot right before they attack and you get a stun, you get you can do what's called a visceral attack, where you... since you were infused with the blood that's making everyone crazy in this town, you let out your inner beast, so the part of you that's changing because you were infused with the bad blood as well, and it lets you do a super powerful attack to them. If you look really closely when you get a visceral attack, you can see that your hand turns into like a a monster claw, basically. So right here, I don't want to go to the boss right away. Kind of past these wolves, there's a shortcut I can take to open up the shortcut to this another lamp in this part of the map. So and I haven't played this in a while, so I forget exactly where it is, but I can't really miss because they'll kill me if I am dumb, so. Yeah. Give me 1 second here. Okay, here we go. I've killed them before, but... And I got a visceral on this guy. But he's gonna come back at me right away, and I can dodge past him. And there he goes. Okay, so this next one I can get. The more attacks you string together, the more damage you do as well. So it does, like, it's much better to string attacks than to just hit like one time. Cool. So they gave me a lot of blood vials, so that was fine. I'm almost maxed out on them, so. And then, so the first boss is right past that. Right past this ogre up here. Those guys, I actually don't know. I think they might be, they might have been people, because the people look very doggish now. Can that happen? Doggish? Cool. Well, anyway, there's a guy right here. Oh, and he hit me. That wasn't good. So, this guy, this is a trap here, so. And this will make more sense, like I said at the beginning, where in, in Souls games where there's like there's like shortcuts. So like this door is a shortcut back to another lamp at the beginning of the map that I can use. So it takes me back to the beginning where I was, and you'll see what that kind of looks like. So now I can get to the boss really quickly because we'll have opened up a shortcut. So there we go. This is the starting point again. So that's how this game kind of works, and all Souls games. So once you get a handle on how the maps kind of play, or the universe kind of plays, it makes it a little bit more accessible. I remember there being a trap here, but I guess not. Okay. So anyway, I can go back up to this lamp here. And this door will remain open. So everything else will respawn, like everything I've killed so far. But that door will remain open, so I can use it to get back to the boss really quickly. So the first boss is called the Cleric Beast. And we'll see him in a second. Let me see. Well, can I not level up? I forgot. Maybe I can't level up until I beat the boss. I can buy some gear though, so may as well. Like, who cares? Let's see. So in this game you can eventually get every piece of gear. So Souls games are really unforgiving in that you can... So look much cooler now. It's my guy now. Oh, okay, so this is the Hunter's Workshop.
Aha.
And you talk to this guy to get started.
Be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now.
And he tells you about
I am Gammon.
what the hunt is about.
Hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
So later on, he will give me more information about what I should be doing, and like how to level up. I guess I can't, because later on, I guess I have to beat the Cleric Beast, but she will, this doll here will let you level up your skills, like give yourself more life and more strength, so on and so forth. Yeah, I can't do much. Okay, well, let's go back to Central Yarnum and go to the boss. I don't think I can skip the Cleric Beast. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can't. Some bosses you don't have to kill in this game. If you can see past those two, or two ogres there, that doorway past them, that goes to the boss of this area. So once you kill that guy, you can leave, like, the general area here. So, I am going to go kill the Cleric Beast. And you can see all of this stuff is respawned, but But now I am somewhat stronger and okay, whatever. Somewhat stronger. And this game is all about like trial and error, so like I haven't done this in a while. You can actually run past these. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm probably gonna get destroyed here, but we'll see. Sorry I'm not talking a lot, I'm trying to like not get kind of first time. Alright, so Cleric Beast dead in one try, so not bad. And every time you kill a boss, you get an item from them. So this one I got the Sword Hunter badge, and it allows you to buy new weapons and stuff. And you also get to unlock this lamp. Okay, so now to kind of get a few things I didn't get before, there's like, or I can just go to the boss of this area, but I think he'll probably kill me. So I am going to... So the boss of this area is over here. He's through this door. And kind of disappointed I couldn't capitalize on that, but you know, that visceral attack there. This is pretty bad, but and I died. That was lame. Well, Anyway, I can go pick up my blood echoes from that guy. Or from those guys, if I kill them. And, carry on from there. Yeah, so cool, that's cool. Once you kill the first boss, you get the beckoning bell, which allows you to do multiplayer, so I can call in someone to help me. If I need to. And I can also get NPC characters to help me as well, so if I feel like at certain points you can get NPCs to come and help you on like bosses and things. Yeah, you can get NPCs from the lore to come and help you. So like other hunters that have been here before or have died before, or other people you meet as you go through the world, can get them to come and help you. Let's...
Away! Away!
So, I think right now I mean, I want to get my echoes back, so... And I get a visceral attacker. So you can kind of see, like, at that second, like, his hand got really big and it went inside him like that. If you kind of look at his hand there, it kind of looked like a beast hand. So it's just showing, like, the beast within your guy is... you've released the beast in your guy. Release the beast. Okay. I have... Alright, this is one that I wanted to tip, I think. Yeah. Dogs in cages. Okay, I think there's something around here I need to do. There's in this area very easy. Around here, I believe. Let's see. You can hear there's like people inside having a good time because the hunt is on.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Then, well, do you know of any safe places?
There's all kinds of secrets in this game, like places you can go and find shit. So you can see there's ghosts around here. The ghosts are of other players who've died or survived. So that's a thing. I think what I'm looking through is actually looking for is actually in there, but let me see. Let's see. Forgot where it is. Let's see. Yep, knew this guy was there. Visceral attacks, you can do them on bosses too, and they'll actually do just tons of damage, but most of these guys, they'll kill him one hit. Let's see. Oh yeah, they can attack you through walls, which is unfortunate, but it's how it is. Okay, let's... Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. No. Okay. I think I have to go around here or something. I think that thing down there on that beam that I can pick up is a weapon, but I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so I have to go down here and then climb up that. That's what you have to do. I like how the character keeps getting bloodier as the more guys you kill. I think that's a nice effect. You can see how how bloody the guy is. There's all kinds of shit down here, but I'm going to not fight it right now. Let's... Well, in a lot of games that doesn't happen, and I think it's kind of neat that you're like killing bloody stuff, so may as well skip bloodier, you know? I don't know. I don't make the rules. This, and I don't really care about using a lot of potions, because in Bloodborne it doesn't matter as much because you get tons of them. In Dark Souls you get way less potions, so you don't want to use all of them.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens, the depths of depravity.
Alright. Interesting. I'm gonna ascend this ladder, because that's what it says. And here we go. So this is a shortcut, I think. Maybe I don't know what to do.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Maybe it's where I look for my mum. She never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
So this character that you meet in this this little girl here has a connection to the technically the second boss, but the boss of this area. And she says that her dad was a hunter, and he went on the hunt and never came back, so her mother went to go search for him. So I can elect to accept her offer of going on the quest or not, but I'm gonna do it.
Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
And she gives you this thing called a tiny music box.
And when Mum's so silly running off without it. My
So
mum wears a red, it's so big and beautiful. Oh, and if you please, I know you can do it. My mum wears it. Oh.
Alright, and I can open this shortcut. And she says that her mom, and if you remember this is the shortcut back near the beginning. So this one, or near before the first boss. So I'm just gonna run past these guys. Oh, maybe I can't. That could be really bad. Shouldn't have done that. But what I'll do is I'll go back to the bridge where I killed the Cleric Beast, and I will go get my blood echoes back from that guy. I'll level up, and then I can go directly to the first boss from there. Or the second boss, I guess. So it's kind of unfortunate to lose all of your blood echoes, but I mean, it happens. Oh no, there's too many. Well, maybe that's it. Well, they're gone for good now, so fuck that. Anyway, I will go and just go to the boss then. Okay. So to get to this boss, yeah, that was real dumb. Real dumb. But I've lost worse before, so. Oh, thanks. That guy had like 50. Whatever. Here's, well, I guess it doesn't matter. So, I was looking at a list of the hardest or like most infamous bosses on PlayStation games, and this boss, this technically the first boss, but the second boss, this guy I'm going to, is known as one of the most infamous bosses. Oh, maybe I can't. That's fine. Let's go over here first. Look up something really quick. Oh, okay. No, I know. Got it. Okay. Okay, so I need to go back to the sewers and get to him that way first, which isn't terribly difficult, but... I think there's... Not that way. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the sewer. And, I think you have to kill this giant pig or something, I can't remember, but... These guys always give you blood vials, or at least seem to frequently. These guys do a lot of damage, so I'm gonna try not to die to them. Okay. And I think what it is you have to go to the very end of this, and I think I came up too fast last time because I came up right here, but you actually want to keep going. Those look really creepy, so I'm not going to like mess with it too much. There's crows. There's all kinds of like terrible things down here. Okay. There's a giant pig down there, but I'm gonna go up here. Killing that pig gets you a weapon, so I think there's also like a set of armor around here someplace that you can pick up, but whatever. This is the shortcut to the last boss. So that door I couldn't go through before, this is the lever for it. And now I can use that. Alright. So now I have a shortcut to get to the last boss. And I can get to him Little Indiana Jones moment here. You can kill all these guys with this. Cool, cool. I think. Oh no, it didn't do it. What? There it comes. So, giant flaming boulder. Pretty normal. These two guys. Okay, so there's two of those wolf guys here. I forgot what they're guarding. I don't remember if it's worth it, but anyway, this is one of the most infamous bosses in PlayStation gaming history. Definitely in the Souls series, one of them. His name is Father Gascoigne. And he is a former hunter. And as you can see, he has very similar moves to me. And there's many other characters in this game that have very similar movements to me. And you can stun him as well. So that's usually what I try to do, is stun him. Like that. And get a visceral attack. And do that a few times, and then you will see why I was dumb this round and didn't equip the music box, because it becomes very useful. He's definitely one of the hardest bosses to face if this is your first Souls game. So just so you know, a little bit of video game trivia for you. This boss almost made Alex quit playing this game forever. Just so you know.
What's that smell? Sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
So his second phase, he gets this long axe. I'm probably gonna die here, or whatever. Oh, I actually didn't think he would hit me with that, but I'm just saying. Oh, I died. Okay, so anyway, this time around, I am going to do something different. I'm going to equip my Molotovs. Yeah, okay. Molotovs and this music box. And when you use the music box, you can see, like, I play the music box. But little did you know that the reason why that does that, it stuns this boss, and the reason why it does that is because he is the hunter that went missing. So he is the father of that little girl who said her father went missing or went on the hunt and never came back, and he's now here eating corpses, so I guess that's kind of a cool thing. But in a graveyard. He succumbed to the plague here, and it's driven him mad, so he's trying to kill my guy, who is a hunter who knows what's going on. And I like how the coat flies up when I'm riding the elevator. I don't think that happens normally when people are on elevators, but I don't know. Anyway, that's who he is. And he was driven mad for good when he killed his wife, because after this is bad. Oh god. If I really have a hard time beating him, I can go and grind a little bit and level up before fighting him, but I think I'll probably be able to. But for technically a first boss in a game, he's kind of difficult. He is a difficult boss, so. And I only got him to phase 2 this time, so. So you definitely try and visceral him a lot, because, and you don't want to get so far away that he shoots you, because you can't avoid his shot at all. So you basically get hit by default. You can bug him out by getting him caught on some of these gravestones sometimes, but not like a guaranteed way of doing this. And you'll see why, and you can stun him 3 times with the music box before he becomes immune to it. And you'll see why I want to. You can do it at any time during phase 1, 2, or 3, but you'll see why. Oh, so. But I kind of want to save it to phase 3, and you'll see why. Though I think this phase is harder than phase 3, but because he becomes weak to fire in phase 3 as well. So you'll see. So you'll see this, he turned into a werewolf. And if you play the music box, it stuns him. So and you can just throw Molotovs at him. Makes it really easily. And he's dead. And this boss Almost made Alex quit this game, just so you know that. Just so you know that. Remember that. Alright, so now you can see, if you remember, the girl said that her mom wears a big red brooch. If you loot this body, she's holding it and went mad after it. And I'll get the lamp here. And then exit this area into the next area, and I think that's gonna be it. And I did that all without leveling up. I mean, not that crazy hard, but, you know, kind of nice to have done that. So you get the Blood Gem Workshop tool there, and that allows you to infuse gems into your weapons that you like. And this goes into area 2. The Cathedral Zone. You know, come to think of it, Alex had a lot of trouble with this game because he said the next boss was hard too. She's actually fairly difficult, but I think harder. I don't know. She's a difficult boss. Okay. The lamp is lit, and that's it for now. Maybe some more later.